y'all, I'm Deborah. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today for this video, I have my May update to the Deck of Panning project. This was started by Emily over at EmilynMax, and with this one we have a deck of cards, draw cards. There are prompts that are shuffled every month that match each card. And then we pan or set goals for an item that meets that prompt. So let's get going on what I've already had in here, because I have some exciting things to say. All right, so my first item was, let me flip my page here, the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, the shade Libra. The prompt was my astrological sign, and my goal is to hit pan on it, and it is this shade right here. And you can see there is a nice dip going on in there. I've used it a total of 18 times, and I finally kind of figured out how I like to wear it. I've been wearing it up in my transition area with different purples in my crease and some pink sparkles down on my lid. So I found some good ways that I like to use that. Sometimes I'll use these other kind of darker pinks and purples in this one, in this palette, and sometimes I will use the shade Soul and then some of the shimmers out of the Norvina, ABH Norvina palette. This one is staying in. Oh, and actually, since I've been working on this shade in here, I have managed to use all the shades in this palette. So this has made a no pan left behind for this year. All right, so the second item I have in is something that's in for the long haul. That was my Frankenlip lipstick. I've not used this but just a couple of times this month because I've got two lipsticks in another project that I am trying to get them done for their usage goals. So I haven't put much time at all into this one, but it's coming because I've only got I finished one of the others, and I've only got 3 or 4 more uses on the other one. So I'll be hitting this one pretty hard and heavy soon. But I finished a half of one of these already, and so my goal is to either hit 100 uses between them, and I have 30 uses, so this one will get 70 uses and either be done or roll out of the project, one or the other. Oh, by the way, guys, you have to tell me if you like the curly girl stuff. This is what my hair does when it's left without adult supervision. My straightening iron took a dive off the bathroom counter and no longer works. So I'm having to do the curly girl thing until I can replace it. So anyway, that was an aside. My next product was the Milani setting spray. And I've used this more this time than I did last month. Not terribly great. I started up here a few months ago, and I am all the way down to this line. So I think probably June, July, before the end of the summer, this will be done. That one will be done. So that'll be good. All right, the next one I want to talk about is I got 4 clubs last month, and the prompt for that was highlight. So in this Tarte Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette, there is a highlight shade in the inside on the middle, and I have used it the 20 uses that I wanted to, and you can see it is looking very well loved. Actually, the whole palette is kind of a mess. Last weekend I went to Richmond for my daughter's graduation from law school, and I am an insufferably proud mom about that. She actually got an award for the student with the most potential in family law. So Anyway, while I was there, I've been dropping things like crazy, guys. So I actually dropped this on the floor, and all of these pans are magnetic. So about 3/4 of them popped out and went skittering across the floor. And I actually lost this one right here. This one just shattered completely. And then a couple of these others are broken but salvageable. So that was kind of sad, but I did finish the 20 uses on this middle one. If you hear some squealing, my little cat is trying to convince me that he's dying of hunger, but he's not, I promise. Hey y'all, that was weird. A different piece of software hijacked my computer for just a minute and asked me a question, and it shut off the camera. That was weird. Okay, so the last item in here was one that I brought in March for a black-owned makeup brand, and I brought in my Fenty bronzer in the shade In the Sun, and my goal was to finish it. I had hit pan on it earlier in the year in another project, and I have finished the bronzer. I'm so excited, I can't stand it. Look at all that shiny pan. It's all done. So this is one bronzer out of my collection. So yay, I'm so excited about that. Excited to be doing that. Let me put that back down here. Put it away. Okay, so I will be drawing 2 cards this month. So these are my cards. I have old lady cards. They've got great big numbers on them. So I've shuffled these a little bit, but let's just go ahead and give them a shuffle. Okay, and I'm going to cut the deck. There is a joker in here. Actually, I think there are 2 jokers in here. All right, the first one is 7 of clubs. And the next one is 7 of spades. No, sorry, 7 of clubs, 7 of spades. Sorry, that was wrong. Wrong way around. That was weird. Got the 2 black 7s. All right, let's see what those are. I have this pulled up on my phone. All right, 7 of clubs is a social media pic. And 7 of spades is spring. Let me think about this and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I think I've got some products that meet these requirements. So for 7 of clubs, that prompt was social media pics. And I've gotten this prompt before. And I had put on Facebook for people to pick between a couple of different palettes. And they had chosen the Modern Renaissance palette, so I'm going to choose another shade out of the Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to cover up this end so there's no spoilers on other things. And I am going to bring in the shade Venetian Red. And I'm going to bring that one into pan. It has a fair dip going in it already. And a lot of times I can use this kind of to darken up the crease when I'm using the Libra shade out of the Mercury Retrograde palette. So I think this one will be a good one to go with that. And when I hit pan on that one, that will actually be 5 pans in that palette. So extra bonus. So that one will be for 7 of clubs. I love that palette too. All right, so 7 of spades was something spring. All right, so I had no intention of bringing in another lip product because I've got a whole bunch in projects already, but I'm going to bring this one in for 5 uses because it's just too pretty. This is a lip vinyl from Kat Von D. It looks kind of scarlet here in the monitor, but it's actually a very blue red. It is the shade Tulip. I got this because Misty was wearing this one. It was so beautiful that I had to run out and get it. And then when I got it, I discovered that it smells like cake batter. So that's even better. So I'm bringing this one in for 5 uses. That is my goal. It is a very vibrant shade. Probably not something I would usually wear in the summer, but we'll see. This may be one that I fall in love with. So 5 uses on this one. Well, that is all that I have for this update. I can't wait to see what everybody else is getting. I think maybe that's part of the best thing I like about some of the panning is seeing what everybody else has gotten and what kind of things you guys choose for your prompts. All right, I'll be looking for your own videos, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.